There's Ruby. It is cooler out here today. The cold front did come through last night. And everybody's here. Morris got out of the way and then came back this morning. That was smart. But he is letting me pet him. And Tux is on his platform. You be careful on the driveway this morning. There's a lot of branches down.
Yeah.
I seen them when I come in from Taekwondo last night.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. It's 62 out here. It does feel good. It's supposed to be in the 50s tonight, but you can already tell it's not humid. Humidity has dropped. Well, there's something in my rain gauge, but it's about 1.6 inches. Is it a slug or a piece of tree? I don't know what it is. You guys ready to see me? You ready for your food? Good morning. And we're off. Well, if it's really going to be 52 tonight, I'll probably at least plug in Panther's heating pad. It's going to be in the 50s a couple nights in a row. Good morning, Ruby. It's quite humid in the car and hot, so I opened up the wings. We'll let her get some fresh air in. On the agenda today is a video appointment with my neurologist this morning. Not the new one that I see in October, but the one I saw the last time, which is also sort of new. Because the guy I was seeing for the Lyme disease stuff, he went into the pharmaceutical business and left the professional business in North Carolina. He's up in New York somewhere or something. So anyway, this is just a follow-up with her, decide if we want to do anything else post EMG. And then we've got Taekwondo and the normal Thursday lineup today. I was going to close all, but it'll be easier for Johnny to get in if I go ahead and close those. And put on the brake, close my door. 7:22 is reasonable arrival time. Well, the sky looks like it's clearing, but we don't have any pretty color in the sky this morning. It's just kind of clearing gray, moving gray, brighter gray. But I think we are going to see the sun this afternoon. Ruby says it's 63. In traffic with this white Model 3 this morning. A light turned yellow back there. I guess it was Old Stage Road, and I was in traffic aware cruise control and applied the accelerator to make sure I didn't stop for the intersection because it was clear and I felt it was safe and enough time to go through. And Ruby bleeped at me going through the intersection that she really wanted to stop. So now every time anything happens with the car, I'm like, oh God, will that prevent me from getting the button? You know, for us overly careful to begin with drivers, you know, it's kind of like having a red light camera in the car with you all the time. And yeah, I'm a little worried, I have to say, that they're not going to make the button available on the X and the S because there's no in-car camera and they can't monitor our driving style with the camera. I guess time will tell if the X and the S get, the older X and S get the button, the cars without the camera. I don't know if they can refit these older cars with the in-car cabin camera or not. I wouldn't be opposed to it necessarily, but yeah, I guess time will tell about the button. I'm wondering a lot about the button. I have to say, in traffic aware cruise control, since we've started back to school, Ruby still does not take off very aggressively at stoplights. Sometimes, like right there, she took off in traffic aware cruise control or autopilot, if that's what I'd had, because it does it the same. She took off pretty well, but sometimes she takes off so slow I end up putting my foot on the accelerator to give her some help. But she brakes too quickly or too aggressively for most situations coming up to stoplights, and I didn't feel like she used to do that. And I'm saying that because the drivers behind me, I can watch how much they have to brake or they feel triggered to brake when Ruby brakes, and it's too much. It shortens the gap between me and them more than I like. I wish she would quit doing that. Since it's Thursday, Johnny had on his suit, his dress clothes today for his business class. Yep, the fountain's still blue. It's 7:26, so he had plenty of time to walk inside and get to class this morning. Well, it looks like they finished quite early with the traffic issue closure on New Bern Avenue, but the one here in Main Street, Fuquay, is in full swing. I haven't really seen what it is they're doing. This one is no big deal, so the New Bern Avenue one being much more impactful to my drive. Yeah, they're all out in the middle of the street down there. Obviously the street was blocked, there was gravel in the middle of the road, etc., etc. I came back to this light, back to Main Street, just to see if I could see what was going on more from this direction, not pointed into the sun. Yeah, you can just basically see the road's closed and there's a barricade up. Well, I'm liking the butterfly bush, the white one, and then up underneath here, the purple one has some flowers, and the beauty berry is looking really pretty. Probably need to trim these couple of branches that are encroaching on Ruby's backup zone. Marty's asleep here on the platform, and when I was leaving, I saw Tux is in the catio on the bed in the lower part of the hutch. Don't know where the other two boys are at the minute, at this moment. Hi, Mart. Hi. Hi, Mart. You've turned out to be a really nice cat. Almost all the time. Hey, bud. Hi. Aw. Yep, he's still in there in the bed. Didn't even raise his head, sound asleep. Morris has been asleep up the hill in that chair a lot, but not right now.
Brr!
It is a little...
Oh, come on and open up, Ruby!
It is a little cold. Chilly. It's not cold, it's chilly though.
Chilly.
I'm thinking all those times we complained about being out in the sun over the summer, we'll be complaining about being in the shade over the winter.
That's right. Yeah.
It feels really good right here next to Ruby. Can we stay there and just kind of stand and bask in the sun for a little bit? He's cracking me up this morning. So we're going to run this post to the next post? Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
I'm not feeling particularly energetic like you. I could run better if I didn't have my phone, my purse, and my camera on me. Oh, yeah. But I'm doing it, even though I don't want to. Stop it. Of course, he could be in a bad mood this morning. He could be, okay. He could be being Mr. Fussy Pants and he's in a good mood. So I'll take silly over Mr. Fussy Pants.
It's refreshing air. I mean, come on, this is,
Oh no, does that mean I'm gonna have trouble with Tux today too?
yeah, he's gonna be all.
We have more cat fights in the spring and the fall when the weather is like perfect. Well, he's taking his morning siesta right now. Hopefully he'll stay peaceful today.
Yeah.
Looking good this morning over there, looking good. We just ran for our third light pole to light pole. I looked down at my watch and my heart was at 1:15. I'm like, uh-oh. My steps aren't being, my exercise isn't being counted. Got to remedy that. Okay, Donnie, that's it. Email, note, Facebook post being fired off to the town today about their need for some electric blowers. First off, that gas-powered blower is like 90 decibels. It's too loud. Second off, it's nowhere near as effective at blowing the leaves as our Ego blower is on turbo mode. And third off, I'm tired of smelling the daggone gas fumes while I'm out on my exercise walk in the morning. And I have a feeling pretty much every day between now and the leaves aren't coming down anymore, he's going to be out here with that blower. And that may make me hard to get along with. That may bring out the Jersey girl. So I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking I can't take it. I mean, I watched the leaves move on that thing and they just don't even barely move. So it's taking him at least twice as long to do the area as it would take me to do it. And I'm just tired of it. This is our third time around. I see the landscape person up there putting the lines down on the ball field. On this side and on the other side, he's raking it so he can come over and put the lines down. And I do understand the signs now. The signs say, don't play on marked fields. So these guys are out here this morning prepping it for games tonight to be made up for the rain that they lost the last 2 nights. And they don't want people coming in and messing up the lines. I get that. I think it's totally okay with your family on, like, say, a Sunday afternoon when they're not playing and they haven't redone the field to go out there, though. Don's in the lobby on his conference call. I told him my heart rate's back down to 116. I need to run again. I had to tighten my watch up to only 2 bubbles instead of 3, 2 holes instead of 3, because it didn't register part of one of my runs because my watch was wobbling on my wrist too much. All right. At least this one's downhill. Downhill does help. You know, because of the balance issues I've had, I'm a little more careful than the average person. So I want to make sure I don't fall. Most important to me would be not falling. If I can go past the light pole a little bit, I do. Try to set myself a new goal. I'm one of those people that's always going to push myself more. If a little bit is good, more is better. Including Lego buildings. I just want to say I have gotten used to looking at all 3 cameras, sort of, as I'm backing up. So if you turned it off because it was like too much movement, maybe try turning it back on. I started to train myself by just looking up here and pretending they weren't down here. And now over time, I'm kind of able to handle the additional visual stimulus. But I'm finding it worthwhile to have those down there. If they weren't there, I would miss them. Plus, it's so easy to get rid of them, right? You just hit the up arrow or the down arrow to get them to come and go. So, yeah, in my continued effort to make sure all the kitties stay safe. But I'm still waiting for my down on the ground in front of the car moving forward on the driveway camera. I want that. I'm gonna blow the driveway. Hi, Putty. Don't know where he's hanging out up there. I know the one backyard up the hill behind the garage has some junk cars out there, and there's certainly a lot of places he could hang around. I suspect he's just up there somewhere, not even being seen by anybody. Anyway, I'm gonna blow the driveway. I want to make it safer for Dawn. Are you doing a tux roll? And you know, get all those branches and stuff off. And I also will probably send it to the town and just show them how good a job it does, because I am, like I said, I'm tired of watching that still blower up there be not effective. Entire cul-de-sac clear. I did do the entire driveway coming out, and I still have charge to do a couple of more paths and walkways leading back to the house. And I've only been out here about 15 minutes. It's 10:45. I've stayed out here longer than I thought. I pulled the tall weed grass out from along the house over here, since it was safe enough to be outside for a few minutes and not be bit up by mosquitoes. I see I missed a few pieces here in the front of the rose bush. I've been hanging with Morris, Marty, and Stripe. Tux's, I think he went around to the front. Morris and Stripe were hanging out in the woodpile tarp up the hill. So that's probably where Stripe has been hanging. You know, there's a doghouse up there with a heating pad that's not on, that they slept in some last year. So I'm fixing to go inside, get cleaned up, and get ready for my video doctor's appointment. So I'm headed out about 30 minutes early to go get Johnny. I'm gonna stop at Guardian Angel. I just decided that rather than get started on my Lego project and be frustrated because I had to stop, I would just go walk around Guardian Angel for a few minutes. Now I'm gonna meet Michelle over there tomorrow for a full tour, but I'm just gonna stop in and quick look for Legos and quick look for Halloween stuff. That's what I would be looking for this time of year. The call with the neurologist went well. For starters, she'd like me to go ahead and get the skin biopsy to look for small fiber neuropathy. That would just all be about having a diagnosis, whether we understand why I have it or not, chemotherapy or some other reason, or you know, and management, which I'm loath to take pharmaceuticals, so unless it's going to prevent additional damage, I probably will just yeah. So anyway, I agreed to that. And then the other thing is she wants me, or offered me, to go see their facial pain oral specialist people, so basically dentists that are neurologists, and to talk about TMJ, mouth card, management of any nerve irritation in my face, that kind of thing. And I think that sounds like a great idea, because we're still not sure about what's going on with my mouth, whether it might be nervous system related or you know, I'm going to say stress related, clenching, grinding, that kind of thing. We really don't know still. It's better today, but I told her it would have to be better at least 3 days in a row before I would really consider it better. And I have been taking, at her suggestion, a over-the-counter alpha lipoic acid. It's something your body makes, and it can help with pain. It can help with some nervous system issues, and we probably agreed I would have no side effects from taking it. It's something the body makes its own anyway, and I would probably go ahead and continue to take that. So there you have it. Nothing two more appointments added to my schedule, keeping me in the healthcare system. I told her I'm never really sure if I want to be there or not, and we'll go from there. It's pretty out here. Ruby says it's 75. That's probably pretty close to accurate, although that could be a little high from being in the garage. I had pulled her in after our walk this morning. Supposed to be in the 50s overnight tonight. It's pretty gorgeous out here right now. I'm not sorry that I worked outside extra this morning with the kitties. I've really been missing them running into the house to get away from the mosquitoes. So I was glad to, you know, be able to tinker in the yard and spend some time with them. May sit out there a little bit more when I get home. We'll see. Yep, I double checked my math. I got right at 30 minutes. Problem is that means I really need to be careful about getting in the checkout so that doesn't take long. You know, I can manage my shopping time. It's the time that I'm at the, you know, mercy of others. And that's not to say that the girls are slow. They're not slow. It's just how many people are in line and how many checkouts are open. Oh my God, this one little girl outfit over here, I could tell, is super cute. Oh, I love it. She's got a little black cat. Oh, it's all about the black cats. I love that shirt. Can I get the glare to where it's not as bad there? I like the dress too, and there's another kitty cat with sunglasses over here. So cute. 2:17 arrival, 1:45 p.m. That'll just be good enough. It's not raining today, and I was the last 2 days being there before 2:05 and him getting to basically walk out of the building and into the car. So there's that. I got some great stuff. It was so totally worth going in there. I got this cool thing for Connor or Ariel, something for Michelle, something for me. It was worth going in. I'll show you when I get home because, you know, I had to haul to get through in and out of there in what amounted to 35 minutes. That is like, I still forgot to look at the Halloween shirts. That's what tomorrow's for though, right? Great. Just as clear as can be out there this afternoon. Nice vibrant color. It's very pretty. Well, pretty if you like cityscapes anyway, which I like since I get to escape it for most of my day. It's good in small doses. We're home. I don't know if you can see it or not, but Morris is in the chair. I moved it there because of the rain. It was on the other side of the van. That's cute. So that's the Harry Potter toy. And Michelle said, yep, there'll be blood at the house between Ariel and Connor trying to decide who that's going to. I'm going to try to look it up on eBay. I take a picture of the tag. These two pieces go on the side over there, but I don't know about, like, did it have figures or something, or who made it, or any of the other, what year. I don't know any of that. He does, you think? Mm-hmm. That was nice of him to take it easy on your back and let you rub him on the table. Very cute stripe, very cute. $3, it's complete. I've opened it up and checked. I am super excited about this Haunted House Gel Cling, if only there was a black cat. 3 Harvest or Thanksgiving hand towels. They really look like they were not used or used once. I cut the tags off. I can't stand tags. They have to go. This little owl mini flag. I didn't really need another owl mini flag, but he was so cute. $2 versus spending 10 or more at a specialty store, right? Little 50-cent bucket, $1 for a glass. Somebody put a label on. That was pretty cool. And who could leave these owls behind? And I did know that it was chipped. I'm not too distressed about that. And Iron Giant robot toy that Johnny and I are excited about. I probably, if Michelle really screamed that she wanted either one of those, I probably could could deal with that. And let's see, there was a couple pair of skeleton socks and the Harry Potter toy and black roses that are out in the car for Michelle. That's today's stuff. There's stuff from the other days out there too. So I added the railing, and I am up to step 39 now. Aw, you guys are so cute. Thank goodness we got you that bench with those comfortable cushions. It's Taekwondo time. The weather guy said it's going to be in the upper 40s tonight. Upper 40s. So it will definitely be cool tomorrow when I go out to feed the cats. I'm excited. Even if I do have to put something more than usual on for our morning walk. Let's face it, Don fell asleep as soon as I left the house. Hopefully the big black cat, Midnight, did not come up beside him and start nudging him for pets and licking him. I figured I'd just walk around in here for a minute. And they had a few Hot Wheels. No luck. They were different from ones I remember seeing at Walmart though. I should check our Dollar General. Well, I got the cats a Hot Wheels box. They'll love that. I got Johnny and Marty a cat toy. And I got a black cat hand soap. I don't care about the soap, I just want the black cat. I drove 105 miles today. Ruby's actually got 103 miles of rated range left. That 320 watt hours per mile is pretty darn good for a Model X.